guys? Mike G with MDG Collections on hand. Today, ladies and gentlemen, this is just going to be a quick video on an interior detailer that I use, and it is a Meguiars brand detailer. Some people have asked me over time, what do I use to keep my car clean on the outside and keep it so nice and black, and what do I use to keep the inside so crisp? Now, I do use Adams products. You have to order them online. All right, you can call up or just order online. But this is something you can buy right out of your local Pep Boys or your AutoZone, and it is just quickly accessible. If you can't order something online, you can just go pick up a bottle of this Meguiars quick interior detailer, and I will go into right now exactly what this detailer is good for. All right, guys, so this Meguiars quick interior detailer cleaner is something you can buy in Pep Boys, in AutoZone, and of course I use my yellow microfibers. Now, this interior, what I like about it is safe for your metal and even LCD and navigation screens, is what it says. So that's what I love about it. I don't know if you guys can make that out. That's one of the biggest selling points about this interior detailer cleaner. It is safe for your LCD and navigation screens, which most aren't. So when you're here on Uconnect, you can use, I usually just spray on my microfiber, and then I hit these areas with the microfiber. I don't spray directly. I don't necessarily spray directly on the actual screens, and I use a very light rub on both. You know, your fingers are going to be touching on this mainly a lot, so it's going to get fingerprints real quick. So it's, you know, you can clean it, and then as soon as you touch it, you're going to get those little fingerprints. There is a screen protector for this. One of my guys showed me a while back. I just haven't had a chance to get it because I'm pretty careful with these things for the most part, but anything could fly and hit this, but that's a very rare situation. But this video is just to talk about the Meguiars quick interior detailer. On these Daytonas or on these Chargers, there's a switch right here. You can pull it all the way down. You slide this left switch all the way down till it locks, and that turns off your interior lights. Now, the thing is I'm doing this one-handed. Sometimes I would just spray my towel first, and then I would hit my actual steering wheel. So I'll do that now. Maybe you guys can see that. I know these GoPros pick up a wide angle, even though I'm shooting in linear. I always shoot in linear, but it still picks up a pretty wide angle. Yesterday they did my oil change, so you know, guys that work in the service department, mechanics, have a lot of oil on their hands and dirt on their hands, so I want to make sure I hit this real good, since it was just recently probably touched, you know, by a lot of dirty hands. Those guys did a pretty good job yesterday. And yeah, so I mean, you always want to hit your steering wheel even when you're just touching it, because you know your hands are your most dirtiest contaminated part of your body as you're touching everything. So you want to make sure you keep this clean if you don't clean anything else. Your steering wheel is very key, and also the shifter. Now I have still some wetness on here, so I can hit the shifter over the top like this. I don't even have to go crazy spraying it again, because this is something that you touch kinda a lot, but not as much as your steering wheel, of course, because your hands are always going to be on your steering wheel. And of course I get inside the inside and get inside within the steering wheel, the very top, wrap it around, and just hit this part right here where a lot of dust comes right here. So I hit that part. Wrap it around more. And that is your steering wheel. Now, another key piece that you want to make sure you clean, a lot of people keep this open because they continuously keep this open because they want to have their cups and their bottles to be just easily placed in without having to slide this tray. Now, this tray gets a lot of dirt on top, so what I like to do is I like to every once in a while just close it. And I like this design also on the Daytonas. I'm sure the Chargers, the Scat Packs are the same way, but this design right here is very has like a rubber texture to it. So make sure you pull this up if you do keep it open a lot, and just even though it's closed, dirt and dust still finds its way inside. So you just hit the top of that. Now for the inside of my cup holders, I don't like to use a lot of dirt gets in here. I don't like to use my microfiber for that because this is my nice microfiber that I'm using on all of my dash. That is not gonna be that gunky type stuff. It's just gonna be dust, and I don't wanna be, you know, a lot of gunk gets in here. I have my coffee cups in here. Sometimes coffee drips down, little drips, or milk over time. So what I like to do is just use paper towel for this. So I keep a roll of paper towel at all times in my car. Just a little FYI, always use paper towel when you're cleaning within your cup holders. All right, so I'll show you that, and basically just spray in here. I've already sprayed a little bit, so I kind of get it a little drenchy in there, like pretty soaked, because that is the most dirtiest part. I get my paper towel. I always keep a roll of paper towel in my car, and I also always keep a lint brush for these suede seats. These are the condiments you need in your car. Paper towels for inside of here, so you're not using your nice microfiber, and a lint brush for the suede to get the excess top layer of lint off of your actual suede. And I just go in here like this with my paper towel and clean within my cup holders. I am a coffee drinker, so like I said, sometimes things build up in here and it gets a lot more sticky and nasty compared to just my top of my dash. And that is going to do it for this upload. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and until next time, ladies and gentlemen, that's gonna be a wrap.